And now, Serving the Ozarks. Sponsored by Nav Restoration and First Watch.
Fall time is right around the corner, and it is the perfect time for a bike ride. You know, the weather has cooled down enough and hopefully is here to stay to enjoy the freshness of the outdoors. But let's say your bike has been hanging in the garage for a decade, out of commission, has a flat tire, or you just don't have a bike altogether. Well, then this is the perfect time to head over to the SBC Community Bike Shop at the Fairbanks. And since its inception nearly a decade ago, the bike shop at the Fairbanks, in partnership with the Drew Lewis Foundation, has been providing bike repairs, bike access, education, and transportation assistance. This nonprofit organization is 100% donation and volunteer based, and any money made through the bike shop is put right back into the Fairbanks Community Center, where the bike shop lives, among other nonprofit organizations. The bike shop has worked to create a place where community members can ride more frequently and safely. And Springfield Public Schools has partnered with the bike shop at the Fairbanks to provide a work trade program to its students, more specifically students involved in the BASE program. Now, BASE stands for Business Associated Student Education, and it's a transitional program for students aged 16 and over with special needs. This is something the shop manager holds near and dear to his heart.
Seeing them flourish and seeing them, some of these kids come in kind of angry. They've had a hard life, and I think when they encounter unconditional positive regard from where they are and who they are, I think I can see it affect them. Mm-hmm. I can almost see them sigh like, okay, this is cool. Yeah. That feels really good to me. Because I know what it's like for them. I was one of those kids.
So Tim's first goal when becoming shop manager was to connect and work with other nonprofit organizations. And in the year and a half since becoming manager, Tim has been able to partner with other organizations such as the BASE program, Harmony House, Footsteps, and more. Now, Charlie Alba is one student involved in the BASE program through Springfield Public Schools and has been involved with it for over a year. Charlie has been diagnosed with ADHD and autism, and the bike shop has become a place where he can thrive while learning valuable lessons from Tim and getting his hands dirty.
I just love it all. I just like making my hands dirty. It's part of working in the bike shop. It's like, I don't care if you get grease on your hands, but it's part of the job. You need to have grease on your hands to look like you're a strong man like me.
So Tim ensures the bike shop is a safe space for the students, his mentees, and any visitors or customers that step through the doors. He told me, quote, "This is not only a bike shop, it's a safe zone, it's a confessional. It's a place for young people to ask questions that they don't feel safe about asking somewhere else, and I answer them, or I direct them to where they can get those questions answered." Creating this safe haven for people other than himself is something Tim Nelson can take home each day and say, "It was a good day." In addition to community outreach, the bike shop is working to close the gap in transportation needs. Tim, along with bike shop volunteers, are fulfilling people's needs for transportation so that they can find work, keep steady work, and provide for themselves and their families. The SBC Community Bike Shop at the Fairbanks currently has an influx of bikes for all ages and individuals. So they would love for customers to come by and pick up a bike or two or three. Children's bikes are free of charge, while young adult and adult bikes range in price from $25 to $100, and they're open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That has been this week's Serving the Ozarks. Make sure to email us at servingtheozarks@ozarkslocal.tv to tell us about someone or an organization you see serving the Ozarks.
Serving the Ozarks is sponsored by Nav Restoration and First Watch.
Oh, who can forget the first bike, though?
I know, right?
I loved mine.
And I gotta say, doing Serving the Ozarks has been eye-opening in so many ways. Like, not only am I learning about these organizations that are giving back and the greatness in our community, but, you know, Geraldo was looking for a brand new bike to, you know, take the doggies. But now I'm like, hey, we can just go to the community bike shop, check it out, because the bikes that they repair are basically brand new. And it's very affordable, and I really appreciated Tim Nelson talking to Charlie, and it's a really great community.
It really is, and there's so many great organizations. I remember my first bike, we had these little things we put on the back tire so you could...
Pegs?
So you could take your friends with you. So
Yes.
you're like, hey, I got a bike, hop on and ride on. It's building great relationships in the community. It's helping people, and I love what he said about getting your hands dirty, because you know me, if my hands ain't dirty, I didn't do it.
You're not one with
I'm not wearing gloves, guys. I'm getting my hands dirty, so I agree with you, okay? I'm with you.
Exactly, and I think about the upcoming holidays, thinking of that first bike for maybe your little kid or your grandchild. Check out the community bike shop. They've
All right,
got
guys.
Great stuff.
Amazing organization. Excuse me. Don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this.